Okay. I'm going to wait for some other people to come on for a bit before I do anything. That is terrible. I'm going to go and grab my Zingit and see exactly what the noise is going on with these batteries, because I did not know that they were going to go low on me. And I did not ask for my Guidance's opinion. I'm only asking for the Zingit's opinion. Oh, the Zingit has another AAA battery that doesn't exist. Okay. The Zingit's missing a AAA. I don't know where that went. Let's go and put in the one that's around here somewhere. We'll go and put that one in. I'm not sure exactly where that one came from, but I'm going to put it in when we find it. Here it is. Maybe we'll put this one in, see if it's in here. Oh. Wait, did he just say beat bop, beat bop? That's not good. Looks like it. I don't know what's going on with these batteries. I'm going to put this in somewhere else, and I'm going to take another battery. Let's take this one. This isn't good either. Let's take... I have a few AAAs lying around, but I don't have a... So, to diagnose the Bop Original 2002, I'm going to take the batteries out of that. Which, by the way, the cover never wants to stay on, so I just leave the cover off. Okay, let's take this one, put it into here, see what that's like. Oh, did I put it in the wrong way? No, I did not. That sounds normal. Take this one. Ooh, beard bowl. That is definitely bad. That is terrible. And there's one more. That's fine too. Okay, so to get a working Bop Original 2002, I'm going to take this battery. Which battery was it? It was this one, and I put it in. And it should last me for a while. And this other dead battery I'm going to put into the pile of low ones, or alternatively, what I could do would just be to put it in a safe place. No, I'm just going to put it in the dead pile, or below pile, and leave it like this. And I'm going to take another few batteries, see if I can find one that's good enough, and put it in the Zing It. Okay. Yeah, it's the Zing It. What's the point? I don't want to do a Zing It on low batteries video because it's just going to change in pitch. Like, what's the point? I like games that do extremely weird, glitchy things on low batteries. If they change pitch, then that's about all they do. I don't really think that deserves a video by itself. Okay, let's go and look for an okay battery that I can put in. Let's see, this one. Okay, this one's fine. Now, even though these batteries are good, that doesn't mean that the Zing It's still completely functional, because mine's a little bit boosted. It came from Daniel, as some people may know, and he sent it to me because he knew that it was a little bit boosted. Let me show you. I'm going to get up to a certain score, and you'll see what happens. By the way, I'm not playing this the correct intended way. I'm not actually using it as a yoke. I didn't even have to show you. It just did it by itself. So sometimes it just decides to fail on its own, no matter what you do. It just randomly does that. Get ready to speed up. There we go. Sped up. Get ready. I'm doing it really fast for a reason. did the wrong thing. I couldn't exactly show you, but if I were to do it a tiny bit slower, just normally, it would time out on me really quickly. Oh god, the iBook. I don't even know if my iBook still works. I think I broke it. I don't remember exactly what happened to it, but I don't know. I think it's broken, or I'm gonna have to look at it. Okay, so that's about that. That's about enough for the Zing It. I'm going to have to look at these batteries, see what's wrong with them. In fact, you know what? No, what I'm going to do is, I don't really want to turn this into a battery testing video, but I feel curious every time. Like, there's batteries in my games, of course. I want to see exactly what kind of batteries can, like what kind of games can hold what kind of batteries. By that I mean, how much power do they need for one game to work that maybe another game will still tolerate? That you know what I mean. There's different levels of when a game stops working. A good kind of example for this is the Pocket Simon from 1988, which was another donation from Daniel. And this takes 3 AAAs. I'm going to take a look at every single one of these and put them all into the Zing It. See what they look like. The Pocket Simon doesn't exhibit any strange characteristics on low batteries. It just resets itself and doesn't allow you to play it correctly. So I'm going to take one battery and put it into the Zing It. Zing It. Voxbot. I'm going to put it into the Zing It. See how well it works. That's fine. Second. I know. You can shut up now. Second. It's fine too. And third. Oh, that's pretty low. See? And it still runs normally with that third battery being a little bit messed up. Now, what I'm wondering is if I take a battery that is pretty bad, like for example, if I take the one that, if I take the one that I just took out last time, I'm going to take this and put it into the Pocket Simon as battery number 2. And let's see if it still works. Because if it does, then that will mean that I'll have another okay AAA that I can put in something. Let's try and play a game. Oh, nope. This one's boosted. It doesn't like that. Okay, so never mind. Experiment canceled. This one is boosted. It doesn't work. Oh well, at least I tried. So I need to take this and put it back into the Pocket Simon, I think. Yes. And I'm going to take this, put it into... Where was the original battery? The one that I took out originally. Batteries are so annoying sometimes. Let's go and take this and put it back to where it was last time. Where was the battery that I took out of the Zing It that was still working? I have the cover for the Simon. I'm going to go and screw the cover back on, by the way, just so I don't lose it. And in case if you have any other... Try to beat the bopper. Yeah, I'll try it. The iBook was a stupid learning toy that worked on a resistive touch screen. Basically, it came with a book, and you were supposed to touch certain parts of it. It spoke in Greek, which was interesting. Since I'm half Greek, I kind of understand what it says. Where was that battery? Seriously, I don't know where it went. Where did I put it? Where is it? I may get the Beat the Bop It Original 2002, I guess. I could. I cannot find that battery for the life of me. I literally cannot find that battery. And that's a problem, because now the Zynga doesn't have any good batteries in it. So I'm just going to have to put it back without any batteries and worry about it later. You know what? No. I'm just going to take one of these other ones, and if I find the correct one, I'll put it back in. But just take one of these other ones and put it away. It's fine. Okay. Now that the Bop It Original 2002 is kind of fixed, I can beat it. Hopefully, I'm actually going to be able to do it this time. Oh, yeah. Yes, Nagy is a Hungarian last name, you're correct. Okay, let's go. Bop It Original 2002 time. What? That was not supposed to happen. Oh, I got 33, one off, and it was going to be 32. Okay, BitLife Simulator. I've never heard of that. I've heard it referenced before, but I don't exactly know how it works. Let's try that again and see if I can do a little bit better this time. Ooh, 6 pullets in a row. That is great. And 4 twisted, that's quite uncommon as well. Seven pullets, oh my god, that is crazy. I know once when I played this, I got 11 pullets in a row, but that only happened once. getting 7 is extremely rare as well. So that is amazing. Six. Oh my god, that is crazy. 6 Twisteds and 7 Pullets. I'm having a lot of luck here. Did it. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Beat the Bop Original 2002. Message retracted. Message retracted. Yeah, I get what you mean. I don't have the means to get any games by myself yet. I am really looking forward to when that happens, but thing is, Bop It 2000 is very, very similar in look to the Bop original 1996, so most people are going to sell them as 1996s, and it's basically a gamble. Like, you don't know which it is. 8 Twisteds in a row? I don't think that ever happened. Maybe it did. Nuts. Whoa! Twist it 10 times. Okay, that is crazy. Okay, I know I talked about the Pocket Simon. I'm gonna leave that, or not leave. I'm gonna actually do something with that because it's right here. Let's play it on Ultimate Simon or Group Simon or whatever it's called on level 4 and see how far I can get with 4 colors and 3 colors and finally 2. I once had this amazing pattern where I could actually beat it and get a score of 31, and it gave me this amazing sequence of noises. I'm not sure if anyone knows what that is outside from the little community that I talk to. So I have it set to Group Simon so that when I fail, the colors will gradually decrease. There'll be 4, then 3, then 2, and then finally the last one wins. That is fast. What? What? Oh, I took too long, didn't I? I was just confused at what the pattern was. So now red is out. What? Ah, and I was just green and yellow. Oh, pressed it too many times. That was not very satisfactory. I didn't get up very far at all. There was this one pattern where I think it was like 6 green, 2 yellow, 6 green, and then there was like 18 or something extremely hard or extremely long, just one color constantly. It was crazy. That's how I beat the 2 color thing. It gave me this extremely easy pattern that one time. Um, I think literally the only way you can verify that it's a 1996 or a 2000 is to ask the seller to record a video of them um, playing the game. That's basically all I can think of. Yeah, the Simon Pocket Simon 1988 is considered the fastest Simon in existence. Let's see. Do you guys, anyone have anything else that I may want to play? Anything you want to talk about? Anything? I My view on keychains is there is almost no way for me to get them because everything in Hungary is overpriced as all hell. And if you factor in the fact that it's a keychain, especially if it's a 2000 keychain, it's likely that or an extreme keychain or a pen or something, it's almost impossible to find, and thus just having to buy one for like $70. No, I would say no. And I'm not exaggerating here. That's actually the kind of prices that people ask for, if you include shipping to Hungary. That is. So I love dictation typos. I love how everyone is watching using their phone and then dictating. What I don't like about that is the fact that it really hasn't improved. Like, it's basically been the same since 2013 or whenever dictation started becoming a real thing. I think it was in 2011 on iOS. Ooh, hello. Refresh? No, I don't want to do refresh again. I've done refresh before on the last stream, just a few minutes back. I'm going to try. Let's see. Let's go back to the. Oh no, there's so many things falling out. Let's play this. High score doesn't exist. High score is not what just happened. Let's go and play the Bucket Extreme 2. See how well I do. Starting with 4 twisteds? Wow, that's crazy. I'm having way too much fun with this spin it, can you tell? This is why, if I get a Bop It Extreme 1, like the original Bop It Extreme, I'm going to have a lot of fun with the spin it on that thing, I think, because I've heard some spin its on the Bop It Extreme that spin extremely, like, way too much. And it's so fun. Whoa, that was crazy. I had to stop that before it spun more. Okay, 128. Halfway done. What? What? I did that!
High score, 137.
What? Ah. Yeah. Okay. Bucket, rolling the bucket down the stairs. Interesting. The stolen ones? No, the problem is not Apple. The problem is Nuance. See, the thing is, what happened was all Apple did was acquire Nuance's Vocalizer Expressive Engine. And that starting from 2013, that automatically contained voices like Allison and Susan. That was not due to Apple. That was because Nuance decided to randomly take ownership of those voices and change them up a tiny bit and sell them back on. So the only thing that you could classify as Apple's own voices would be the new Siri voices starting from iOS 11. Those ones are vocalizer based, maybe kind of just a bit, but they have something else in them that makes them incompatible with the earlier version of the Siri voices from iOS 7 to 10 are actual vocalizer voices, which is why you can find them like Aaron, Nikki, some of the other ones. You can find those standalone, but the new Siri voices that are ones that are just labeled Siri female and Siri male, those are advanced things that are not completely owned by Nuance. They're partly controlled by Apple. All the other ones are mostly just ported over from Nuance's Vocalizer Expressive, so Apple had nothing to do with them. I hope that that makes sense. Melina is the Greek voice that I use most of the time because at least she can intonate well enough. I agree. So now I have a
high score of 137.
I wish it was 132. But you know, you can't ask for everything, right? I don't know why it didn't like the spin it that I did that last time. Anything else? Any other games that I may want to play? Yep, I know about Nikos. I know about that. He's Laquendo voice. Oh, the clicks, that's because of either our internet connection or my computer. I don't know which. I think it's both. I can't do much about that. Unless there's something that you can do with YouTube's own streaming thing, like is there some kind of quality switch or something that I could access? Can someone tell me if there's any way to do that? I wish there was. Yes, I remember that. I remember when back in iOS 6, there was Alexandros was the voice of the Greek language in iOS 6, I think. There's a user called I don't know who that is, but I'm proud, or not proud, but I'm glad that you're enjoying it, whatever that means. The Bop It Bounce? No, I am not playing the Bop It Bounce. That is going to stay at a secret number of 1,732 hits for as long as the batteries can last. I am not playing that thing ever again. Bop It Smash Computer Dad. The Bop It Bounce is not going to change its hit number of
1,732 total hits. Select your game.
That's going to stay there. I'm not playing it. 32. I'm very good at describing things. At describing what, exactly? I don't exactly know what you mean. For anyone who who doesn't know, which is probably most of you, I'm going to quickly talk about this too, as long as as long as the stream still works. I am hopefully expecting a new game for my birthday, which is coming up in less than 2 weeks' time, the Monday after next Monday, so June 22nd, the same day that WWDC is going to happen this year, apparently. So I'm expecting something. It's either one of two games. You can guess which two. I'm giving a hint. They are relatively new games, and they are mostly accessible as well. Is the stream posted? No, there's 8 people apparently watching, which is crazy. That is crazy. I wish I had some way of filling in the space, like the silence and stuff. What happened to the chat? Is it posted? I hope it's not. Is the chat posted? Please don't tell me the chat's posted. Okay. Okay. My problem was that I couldn't see the chat. I don't know why. It's fine now, I think I can see it. Okay. I can see the chat now. Play the Bopit Extreme. I don't have a Bopit Extreme 1. That's exactly why I said, I don't know if you've been watching till that point, but when I was playing the Extreme 2, I was saying, if I ever had an Extreme 1, I would probably have a lot of fun with the spin it on that thing, but I don't have one. You need to remember, I'm from Hungary, and getting items from most of the US and the UK takes time, for one, and money, for two. Which means I need to pay extra for like every single thing that I get, that I would get, which I still can't actually get anything of my own accord yet. Yeah, and thanks for pointing that out. Oh yeah, the loops. I forgot about describing stuff. Okay, I see. I don't have any, like, I don't have very many Boppets at all. Stream is still online. Okay. That's a Siri voice. Rishi is a Siri voice. And also, sometimes I'm a tiny bit envious of people who are living in, like, higher class countries than I am, because they can afford, stuff for much cheaper, which I can't. But, that's just the way things are. At least I don't live in Africa. I can be thankful for that. The voice on the iPad is the Siri voice, the female British Siri voice. It's locked to iOS 9, remember. So it's the older version, the so-called vocalizer version, which you could, for a period of time, you could actually get that Siri voice as an add-on for NVDA. I don't have it anymore, so don't ask for it. But I know it existed. Hyperdash. Hyperdash. That's another game I'm looking out for, is the original Hyperdash, because I have the Hyperdash Extreme, but that thing, it's just not fun. I'm gonna go grab my Bopit Extreme 2 again. See if I can speak for a very long time. That's about as fast as it goes, which is about 1 second. Let's see if I can make it go high, medium, high, low, medium.
Medium, high. Medium, high. Medium,
No.
high. Medium,
It only does low and medium.
high.
That's because it takes a really when it's spinning really fast, it can't even register correctly.
Medium, high. Medium, high. Medium, high.
Never mind. Okay, that's enough of killing my index finger for one day. Yeah, I know. I saw your video on it on the EG Hub a while back of the Hyperdash, the original Hyperdash. Ava, same place, iOS 10 for Apple, Vocalizer Expressive in 2013 for Vocalizer itself. Allison, Ava, Susan, there's a few other ones. Oliver, Kate, I think. And by the way, a bunch of the other ones that Vocalizer got, a lot of them, like almost every single, in fact, I think every single one, every voice came from somewhere else. Nuance, I don't think they ever actually made a voice of their own. Like, for example, most of the older ones from Vocalizer Direct came from Scansoft, like Samantha, Tom, Daniel, Karen, Lee, Jill, maybe? I don't know if Jill was actually... No, that was only a scan something. Those. I'm pretty sure I'm missing someone. But you know what I mean. Hello, Pixel. Now that you're here, I'm going to go and play the Hyperdash Extreme because you're here. Oh, stop it. Stop it, Baka Original. Stop it. Where is the Hyperdash? Oh.
Are you ready to dash? Choose game. Hyperdash Extreme. Hyperdash Extreme. Choose player. One player.
Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm going to do one player and play through
Choose
level
player.
4.
One player. Level 4. Level 4. When you're ready, tag any color. Ready, dash.
And of course, I'm going to be pressing the buttons instead of the targets because the targets are extremely unreliable, and I don't
Level
want
4.
them
When
to.
you're ready, tag any
I don't
color.
want to lose them. I don't want them to roll under my bed or something crazy.
3. Hyper.
Ooh, that's low pitched.
3. 3 plus 1. 1 plus 4. Double 42. 4. 2. 13. Red. 3. Reverse. Great job.
I'm not going for
Second. Level 4. When you're ready.
I'm not going for fast times here. I'm trying to go for correctness, which in this case I accidentally messed up because I was going too fast. I'm going to try to go a little bit slower.
Blue. 2 plus 2. Reverse. 4. Hyper dash. 1 plus 3. 13.
That's a phone, you know, Edge.
Bonus. Red. Hyper reverse. 3. Great job. Your time is 13 seconds. Level 4. Awesome. Level 4. When you're ready, tag any color. Ready, dash.
Ooh. Spin it on your high-pitched extreme makes an awful grinding noise.
5. Hyper dash.
What?
4. Hyper reverse.
Can you stop that?
2 plus 0. 45. Double 45. 2 plus
Can you
1.
freaking work?
Yellow.
I think I lost it.
5. Great
Yeah, I
job.
think I lost
Your
it.
time is 23 seconds. Level 4. When you're ready, tag any color. Ready, dash.
You can't believe Pixel's here? Why not? Pixel is like a very, very stable... he joins my streams very often.
3. Orange. Hyper dash. 1 plus 3.
That's the fastest I can do a hyperdash.
Reverse. 21. 1. Double 13. Hyper dash. 2 plus 2. When you're 23.
Let's try that again.
2.
Oh no. See, I didn't wait for long enough.
4. Blue. Hyper reverse. 5 minus 2. 3 plus 1. Double 21. 2. Red. Great job. Your time is 18 seconds. Level 4. When you're ready.
No.
84. 1 plus 0. 41. 5 minus 0. 1. Double 35. 3. 3 plus 1. Blue. Hyper dash. Blue. 1. Reverse.
Whoa, that was close. Did you hear how it said 0?
1 plus 3.
It could have said something else.
1. Great job. Your time is 23 seconds. Level 4. Way to go.
Okay.
Level 4. When you're ready.
In this round, I literally cannot fail at all. I don't really want to know the story. If it's that complicated, I don't really want to know, to be honest. Okay, I can't fail now. Let's go.
4. 9 minus 8. 1 plus 3. 21. 5 minus 0. Double 13. 0 plus 5. Orange. Reverse. 10 minus 8. Hyper reverse.
No, did I fail? Does that count as a fail?
35. 5 minus 4. Great job. Your time is 27 seconds. Level 4. Awesome.
No, it didn't, thank God. I did it.
Are you ready?
Yay, I beat level 4. So yeah, that was a tiny bit of Hyperdash Extreme for you. I'm really enjoying myself, by the way. If you would like me to, I can continue doing these streams at the same time, or at least try to, because now that school's kind of not non-existent, it's much easier. I can like stream every so often. I'm not planning on doing it all the time, especially after my birthday. I'm thinking of like continuing to upload actual videos instead of streams, but it is an option. Don't talk about Ultra in the same sentence as Dash. Pixel's gonna get nightmares. Please don't say Dash and Ultra in the same sentence. Super 12. Wait, did you not buy it yet, Pixel? So it's my last week of online learning as well. Our grades have been finalized already. It's just we still have some lessons. Ooh, good for you. I don't. I have 2 more years after this one. I don't graduate. It's really hard. Like when people are watching the archive, they're gonna be like wondering what are you talking about? What? Yeah, it's a little bit confusing sometimes when I have to constantly come back to the beginnings of the sentences when I'm reading chat, so that people who are watching the archive, hopefully it's not too confusing. Rah, Ultra Dash! Yeah. I wanna play some kind of, like, allow my computer to be heard or certain applications to be heard or something, but I don't think there's any easy way to do that. Because I'm just using my microphone, so. Okay. Fair enough. Someone get this music out of my head. I